This is the best video you will watch as a beginner trader or even an intermediate trader. I know a lot of you are out here wanting to learn options trading, and it might sound confusing, really and truly. It might even sound like rocket science. So as an elementary school teacher, my goal is to break down options trading so simply that my fifth graders could do it. So what I have noticed, y'all, when it comes to being an educator is that simplicity is key. And especially when it comes to trading options. So if you want to learn how to trade options in the simplest way possible, I do that in my Discord group. You can just check out the description box below or simply text Discord to this number right here. All right, y'all? And if you can do me a quick favor, because you know your girl is over here working out on YouTube world here, could you do me a favor and help this video get to 1,000 likes and subscribe to this video, because I'm gonna do lots more like this, okay? So without further ado, let's get right into it. We are working on this strategy called the break and retest strategy. And I'm so excited to bring this to you. Make sure you have your pen and paper, because you know what I like to say, note takers are money makers. Okay, guys? So I'm going to define what break and retest is. I'm going to give you some key points. I'm going to give you some indicators that I use. And don't worry, guys, I'm going to show you on real charts what this looks like and how to find it and get it all set up. So don't worry, okay? So first of all, let's define what is break and retest. What is that? All right, y'all. So simply, to define what break and retest is, you are simply finding a key level, either a support level or resistance level. You're watching price action and you're looking for a break or a breakout of either the support level or the resistance level. Once you have seen a breakout of that level, you then look for a retracement or a retest of that level to confirm the breakout. So I want you to pay attention, guys. Do not overthink this. Just remember the prefix. Remember back in like grade school, re means again. So just think of this as the price action is touching that breakout level. And that is your confirmation that this is in fact a breakout to either the upside, a breakout of the resistance level, or if it's a breakout of the support, it is to the downside, okay? Just remember that the breakout is a way to validate the move and validate the breakout. Now, let's go into 3 key points when it comes to break and retest. All right, so the first point, and I would say one of the most important ones, is to identify those levels, right? How do you know where to look for the support or resistance level? And don't worry, we're gonna go on the charts and I'm gonna help you identify those key levels, okay? Let's go on to the second key point of break and retest. All right, y'all. So the second key point, and I want you to pay attention to this, guys, is to wait. Wait for the breakout, okay? So listen, write this down. Patience pays, okay? So market has opened at 9:30 a.m. Eastern, right? And price is moving in between this range or in our ORB, and you're waiting for that breakout, right? It could break out to the upside or break out to the downside. So just having the patience to wait for that breakout is going to be essential for this to actually work in your favor, okay? Let's go on to key point number 3. All right, y'all, and this is the point that we've all been waiting for. Point 3 is the actual breakout phase, right? The breakout has happened and there is a slight pullback or retracement to that key level to retest that level and then give us the confirmation that indeed this is a breakout, and we will get our entry point also at that point, okay? So one more thing I want to talk about before we get into the charts is what we call confluence. Confluence is multiple technical analysis indicators that confirm a specific direction or the direction of the move. So really and truly, guys, for simple purposes, all it is more reasons for us to get into a trade. All right, confluence means more reasons for us to get into a trade. Okay, so I'm going to point out those confluence on the chart. Stay tuned. We're about to go over to the chart for me to show you this in real time. I appreciate you sticking around, and it's going to be awesome. So stay on. So we are currently on AMD and we are on the hourly chart. So first things first is finding our levels, right? Our potential levels of support and resistance that we can use to check for a break and retest, okay? So your first question should be, when do I find my levels, okay? I am doing this pre-market, right? Our market that I trade in opens 9:30 a.m. Eastern, so I'm doing this in the morning before the market opening. Ideally, anywhere between 8:30 to about 9:15. That is what I'm marking my levels, okay? So one of the levels that I am marking, and I'm going to point out to you, is this level here. And the reason why I'm marking this level is because of the multiple touches, okay? So I want you to pay attention to this level here. And what I noticed here is that multiple touches happened, right? So here at this level here, as you can see, there's a touch here, there's a touch here, here, and here. So what does that show me? That shows me that this is a strong level. And the reason why I'm considering it a strong level is because price has reacted multiple times. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4 times. So I am going to be paying attention to that. This is what technical analysis is, looking at price history to make predictions going forward. And predictions are, just our educated guesses, right? Going back to our school days, right? The hypothesis. So then I go down to the lower time frame, which is the 2-minute time frame to actually trade, right? Take the trades. But what I'm going to show it to you in real time. I'm going to do a playback for you. But I want you to see, I want to point out to you the ORV, and I'm going to do the playback for us for you to see what price did in real time during the day, okay? All right, y'all. So let us go ahead and play back the chart for when market opens at 9:30. And as you can see here, prices is going, and the green line at the top and the red line at the top is simply my ORB, which stands for opening range breakout. And what I like to do is to make sure I'm aware of that, guys. And essentially, I do not trade within the ORB, right? Within that range. I would ideally like to see a breakout either to the upside or the downside. And the opening range breakout is the highest price of that stock during the first 15 minutes of the market being open. So as you can see, prices is moving. It did do a little quick move to the upside, and what I would like to see is a continuation, but it broke out a little bit, but then it came back in, right, to the range. Okay, so as you can see, price is moving, it's pushing down to the downside, and right now, guys, I am like, okay, you're setting up to do something. Okay, you're setting up to do something. You're setting up to do our break and retest. But we were in the waiting phase. You remember the key points that I was talking to you about? The waiting phase of it, the price for that first 15 minutes. Okay, there is not a certain time, guys, that you have to wait. It's not a specific time. What I'm saying is to make sure you're aware of what price is doing during that waiting time and looking for it to get close to either the high or the low. All right, y'all. So I want to clarify, the green line at the above here represents the high of the day for the first 15 minutes, and the red line down here represents the low of the day for the first 15 minutes, also known as the ORB. And I want you to point out also this yellow line is my hourly level that I drew on in the pre-market, okay? So I currently, when I'm pausing this, but what I saw and the excitement that I got was that, again, the price has touched this level, the hourly level, the ORB, and it touched it when market just opened, and it also touched it again. So I am now looking to see the actual retest happening because we did see a break, and I'm looking for the next thing. But I want to point out to y'all really quickly this indicator down here, which we call volume, okay? And I want you to see this high volume here when market opened, right? Very high candle. And then the next candle followed was a nice big candle also. But what is exciting to me is that this red candle here is extremely large, right? And what that shows me is power, right? In the direction of the move that I want, which would be a put position. So I am looking for the retest now. Okay, so I'm not in a trade yet. I'm just looking for the retest to happen, and let's see what price does, okay? All right. Okay, so we clearly see that there was a break and the retest, okay? The break and retest happened here, and I am in the trade now. So what I want you to also see is that I would be entering into a short position or a put position, and I want you to know where your stop loss is, okay? Please do not enter into a trade if you don't know where your stop loss is. You know, when you're going to a new place or you're going out, if you go out, you want to know where your exit is, right? You want to be able to safeguard yourself. Same thing when it comes to trading, okay? Essentially, your entry point would be here, this candle here, the 1002 candle, and your stop loss is on the other side of it, okay? So the area here, the red area is our stop loss and our profit target, right? is going to be going down to about this 107 level here. Okay, so let's go ahead and continue on, see what price continues to do. Okay, so we're in, still looking great. Very nice move to the downside. Right here, I want to also point out this purple line, okay? This is another indicator that would be great for you that I use as an extra level of confluence. Remember, confluence means multiple technical analysis indicators that help me want to get into a trade or feel confident about a trade. So my purple line is called the 9 EMA, okay? And what I want to see if I am in a put position, I want my price action to be underneath it. So as you can see, price is sitting very comfortably under the 9 EMA, and the 9 EMA is just trailing over the top. Okay, so this is still a really, really great play to the downside. So I want to point out that there are multiple confluences here, right? Let me name them out for you. ORB, break, and the ORB broke my hourly level underneath the 9 EMA, right? Hanging out underneath the 9 EMA. And last but not least, volume is present. Volume is there. So these are great confluences for me to feel confident. If the trade doesn't go in my favor, I'm okay, but these are confluences. If you have more than one, the likelihood for it to go in your favor rises, okay? So that is something that you can keep add to your trading toolbox. Okay, guys? So as long as the trade stays below or price action stays below my 9 EMA, I am going to stay into this trade. I am looking for it to, if it breaks and holds above the EMA, then I would want to be out. All right, so as you can see, it's touching the 9 EMA, and I have already taken profit on this trade on the way down because I do not know what it's going to do in regards to the 9 EMA. On this trade, I made 1363. So a really good move using confluence to help me have confidence to get into this trade. I hope this was a great example for you to see confluence and how the break and retest strategy can work in your favor. All right, y'all, I hope you like this video, and I'm going to continue to make videos like this. I love teaching beginning and intermediate traders how to trade options. So if you want any more videos in regards to options trading, make sure you comment down below and check the description box for my Discord group. I would love to connect with you and help you on your trading journey. Okay, guys, without further ado, give me a thumbs up, and I'll see you on the next one.